How chemistry helps in decontaminating the environment. Chemical pollution is becoming a significant concern in today's modern world due to the increasing use of chemicals in agriculture, industry, and household products. Chemical contamination poses a significant threat to the environment as well as human health. As a result, there has been a growing interest in learning how to decontaminate the environment and prevent further pollution. With the help of chemistry, decontaminating the environment has become easier and more effective. Contaminants can find themselves in various environments, such as the air, water, and soil. However, each environmental medium requires a different approach to decontamination. Therefore, different chemical treatments need to be used to decontaminate the different environmental media. Air pollution. Air pollution is a massive problem in cities and industrialized areas. The sources of air pollution include agricultural operations, power plants, factories, and transport. The pollutants in the air can result in respiratory diseases, such as asthma, allergies, and lung cancer. Chemical reactions in the air can also contribute to the formation of acid rain, which can cause damage to plants, and ALS, and buildings. Chemistry offers several methods for controlling air pollution. One of the most common methods to control air pollution is the use of catalytic converters in cars and trucks. Catalytic converters contain a catalyst, which helps to convert toxic gases emitted by the vehicles into harmless materials. This method has been very effective in reducing the amount of pollutants emitted by vehicles. Another chemical method for controlling air pollution is the use of adsorbents such as activated carbon. Activated carbon is a highly porous material that can absorb pollutants effectively. It can remove volatile organic compounds, VOCs, from the air, which are pollutants emitted from paints, solvents, cleaning agents, and other household products. The use of activated carbon has proven to be very effective in indoor air quality improvement. Water pollution. Water pollution occurs when pollutants contaminate rivers, lakes, oceans, and groundwater. The sources of water pollution include agricultural operations, industrial waste, and human sewage. Water pollution can cause considerable damage to aquatic animals, plants, and ecosystems, which can lead to the loss of biodiversity. Chemical methods are effective in removing pollutants from water. One of the most common methods of water decontamination is chlorination. Chlorine is a powerful disinfectant that is used to kill microorganisms, such as bacteria and viruses, which can cause various diseases. Chlorination is the most common method used to disinfect drinking water, and it is widely practiced worldwide. Another method for removing pollutants from water is the use of activated carbon, which is effective in removing organic compounds and chemicals. Activated carbon can remove chemicals such as pesticides, herbicides, and other industrial pollutants. It is also effective in removing odor and taste from water. Soil pollution. Soil pollution is a type of environmental pollution, which involves the contamination of soil. Soil pollution can result from several sources such as waste dumping, agricultural activities, industria, operations, and mining. The metals and chemicals in soil can pose a considerable threat to the environment as they can get into the water and air and cause further contamination. Chemical treatments are an effective way of decontaminating the soil. Chemical treatments are capable of breaking down complex organic and inorganic contaminants, such as petroleum hydrocarbons and heavy metals. One of the most common methods of soil decontamination is bioremediation, which is a biological process that uses microorganisms to break down contaminants. Chemicals like surfactants can also be used for soil decontamination. Surfactants can solubilize the chemicals in the soil, which makes it easier for the microorganisms to break down the contaminants. Surfactants are effective in removing the nonpolar compounds from the soil, which are difficult to remove using other methods. Benefits of using chemistry in decontamination. There are multiple benefits of using chemical treatments in decontamination. One primary benefit is that the chemical treatments are versatile in treating different types of contaminants. In addition, the chemical treatments are effective in removing the contaminants, which ensures they do not cause further harm to the environment and human health. Chemical treatments offer results in a shorter amount of time, which makes them more efficient. Chemical treatments are also cost-effective in comparison to traditional physical methods. Methods such as bioremediation require a longer time to achieve effective results, which leads to higher costs. In comparison, chemical treatments lead to less time being spent on labor and a shorter period being required to achieve the desired result. Moreover, chemical treatments are less disruptive to the environment. Most of the decontamination methods lead to physical destruction of the environment, which disrupts the ecosystem. Chemical treatments are less disruptive to the environment, which makes them an ideal choice for decontamination. Chemical pollution is a problem that affects everyone and every living being on the planet. Thus, it is everyone's responsibility to prevent and reduce chemical pollution in the environment. Are of the sources of pollution, and taking proactive steps to reduce them can play an important role in reducing pollution. Individuals can play a significant role in reducing chemical pollution by making lifestyle changes and implementing everyday habits to reduce or eliminate waste production. For example, reducing the use of plastic bags, recycling used materials, and using public transportation are some of the ways individuals can reduce chemical pollution in the air, water, and soil. Large-scale industries and businesses also have a big role to play. They can adopt cleaner technologies, reduce or reuse waste production, and take measures to control the release of pollutants into the environment. Governments and regulatory bodies can help by enacting and enforcing environmental regulations that set standards for acceptable levels of pollution. It is important to note that while chemical treatments are effective in removing contaminants, they should be used with caution. Improper use of chemicals can have adverse effects on the environment and human health. It is essential to follow guidelines and regulations when using chemical treatments for decontamination. Furthermore, it is important to research and explore alternative methods of decontamination that are environmentally friendly and sustainable. For example, adopting renewable energy sources and in-play. Inventing green technologies can reduce the amount of pollution produced while promoting a sustainable future. Chemical pollution affects everyone and every living being on the planet. It is a grave threat to human health, the environment, and biodiversity. Chemical contamination can be found in various media, including air, water, and soil, and each requires a different approach to decontamination. Thankfully, with the help of chemistry, we have effective methods for decontaminating the environment. Air pollution is a massive problem in cities and industrialized areas, and it can cause various respiratory diseases. One of the most common methods of controlling air pollution is through the use of catalytic converters in cars and trucks, which help to convert toxic gases into harmless materials. Adsorbents like activated carbon are effective in improving indoor air quality by removing VOCs. C. Fluorination is the most common method used to disinfect drinking water, and activated carbon is also used for removing pollutants from water. Chemical treatments like bioremediation and surfactants. A. Re-effective methods for decontaminating the soil. Chemical treatments offer multiple benefits for decontamination, including versatility, effectiveness, speed, cost-effectiveness, and a less disruptive approach. By using chemical treatments, we can achieve faster, efficient decontamination in comparison to other methods. Moreover, chemical treatments are more cost-effective, require less labor, and are less disruptive to the environment. It is important to note that improperly using chemicals can have adverse effects on the environment and human health. For this reason, guidelines and regulations must be followed when using chemical treatment. Ends for decontamination. Reducing chemical pollution requires collective efforts and commitment. Individuals should make lifestyle changes and adopt eco-friendly practices like reducing plastic use, recycling used materials, and using public transportation to reduce chemical pollution. Large-scale industries and businesses should also adopt cleaner technologies, reduce waste production, and take measures to control the release of pollutants into the environment. Governments and regulatory bodies can help by enacting and enforcing environmental regulations that set standards for acceptable levels of pollution. Through